Van Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, Whitaker Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Kentucky Service Companies. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.
It's 2026, a brand new calendar year, and DCA trying to continue a run of what has been 45th District and 12th Region dominance that we've seen over the last 2 years. And they'll hop it back into district play tonight against a Danville team playing their first district game of the year, but a Danville team that's playing as best as they have had, maybe under head coach Tristan Ford. In now the third season, Coach Ford has been on the sideline. Good evening, everyone. Joe Mathis alongside Tim Holland. We sit caddy corner here at Danville High School on the second deck. Game number one, the girl-boy doubleheader went DCA's way, 54-41. They're trying to make it a clean sweep, and in their way, the Danville Admirals with a 5-5 record. And again, Tim, 3-1 in the last 4 games. The last time we were here, we saw Danville take on Madison Southern. It was a game Danville was, quite frankly, overmatched in. They lost by 25 points. Not only did they lose the game, they lost 2 of their top scorers, Cam Peters and Jacob Singleton. Cam is still out. He'll be out for a long period of time. Jacob Singleton looks like he'll be out in this game. I thought I saw him warming up. I can't tell if that's him warming up or not. If he does play in tonight's game, it would be his first time playing since the Madison Southern game. Regardless, this Danville team has responded really well from the injuries they've had. And I talked with head coach Tristan Ford earlier this morning. Essentially, there's one of 2 ways that a team can respond when they have injuries to their best players. They can either say, you know what, we tried, we'll keep on trying, but it's okay if we lose because our best players are out. Or number 2, someone can kick open the door of opportunity. And that person has been Landon Reed, who has had back-to-back 25-plus point games. He's the first Admiral to do that since Trey Page did it last year. He has turned more of a facilitator into a scorer. He has been the guy Danville has needed, and he's played really well. They're going to lean on him heavily tonight. He's not the biggest guy on the floor. He wears number 0. But he is playing the best ball of his high school career in this senior year. Landon Reed is for the Admirals.
Yeah, I was going to say you can't really, from his size, you can't judge how much fight's in the kid because, I mean, he is probably one of the shorter players on the field or on the court tonight, but he is nonstop. I mean, he gets down. If you get the ball down in his area, no. I mean, you have to really get down to his level to play. And you kind of see parts of him kind of growing as we've seen him past couple of years. So yeah, I'm really excited to see him play. We didn't get to see much there in Madison Southern, and this is a good team to see what he can do.
Yeah, he'll have a really good perimeter guard against him. That's Graham Dominion, who is being introduced right now. Look, make no bones about it, DCA is still a very good team. They lost Big Louie Ye to graduation. They lost Titus Boyd to graduation. But this team may still be the favorite to win the 12th region this year and go back-to-back. They have not lost a region game since losing to Somerset in that 2023-24 region semifinal game. They won all 20 region games they played last year. They've not lost a region game this year. They're still really good. They've got Lake of 10. They've got Ben Michaels. They've got Graham Dominion. Cole Dadisman, obviously, very good player as well. And you mix Dre Motley in there as well with Eli Perez out for tonight's game. There's athleticism. On Danville's side, obviously athleticism as well. Jacob Singleton, I am now seeing, will not play in tonight's game. But they've got big Dyron Moody. We saw him kind of come alive against Madison Southern a couple of weeks ago when we had this team.
He's kind of like we were talking about Amari Blackford at the first game. Yes. I mean, Dyron he's a strong guy. He's got good footwork from playing football, from playing baseball, basketball. And he can turn into a scoring machine.
Yeah, so Dyron Moody's out there with Landon Reed, Jacaven Walker, Malcolm Turner, and Omonte Johnson. Malcolm Turner with a grin across, it was Malcolm Turner with a grin across his face, just looks up about 6 inches taller than him. Is big Laketon, and Lake looks down on Malcolm Turner. He grins as well. They fist bump each other, and they will jump at midcourt in what's going to start off this 45th District second game of the girl-boy doubleheader. DCA controls the tip, and we are underway for high school basketball on the Hometown Radio Network. Gaddisman to Domitian. Domitian up top to Dre Motley, who gets the start again in place of Eli Perez tonight. Domitian, no-look pass to Motley. Baseline to Ben Michaels. Michaels up top to Motley, swings it near sideline to Domitian. We haven't talked much about Michaels. What a big find he's been for DCA. He was homeschooled, came to play basketball for DCA his senior year. Gaddisman right wing three, misses short, rebound off the top of the backboard, and comes out to Malcolm Turner, who has it for Danville. Turner swings it over to Landon Reed, who's easy to spot in those bright red shoes, who has the top of the circle. Right-hand side to Malcolm Turner. He's double-teamed. Turner picked up by Domitian and Gaddisman, hands it off to Amante Johnson. Johnson to Reed, top of the circle, swings it right-hand side back over to Amante. Up top to Landon Reed, left-hand dribble, trying to get past Motley in the corner to Walker, back over to Reed, left to the wing. Reed will crossover, stops left wing, up top to Moody. Moody swings it to Johnson. Active zone here for DCA. Johnson will drive in high over top of a 10, miss the layup, and a 10 has the rebound for Danville Christian Academy. But again, this is still Lake of 10's team, right? I mean, he's going to be probably the best player on the floor for most of this game. 15.8 points, 9.3 rebounds per game. He just snagged his first rebound. He also leads DCA from the free throw line and shoots 44% from deep. He is a Division I prospect. Left of the circle, Graham Domitian up top to Motley. They go to a 10. Back over to Domitian, right corner. Good look at a three. Got it! But he was drilling them before this game began in pregame warm-ups, and that's basically a layup for him with not a hand in his face. Graham Domitian shoots 39% from three-point range, and DCA leads 3-0. Malcolm Turner has the basketball. They go to Jacaven Walker, free throw line to Johnson, back to Turner, left wing three. That one misses, too strong. Rebound taken by Graham Domitian, who comes to the front court on that far sideline. Between the legs, Domitian skips it over to Motley. Motley holds the basketball over top of his head, up top to Domitian. Free throw line to Michaels, goes to Gaddisman. Gaddisman fakes the baseline drive, swings it back over to Motley. Motley free throw line to a 10. A 10 spins down low to Michaels on the baseline. Pump fakes, loses the basketball, gets it back. Fakes to his right, to his left, double team, back up top to Motley. Motley up top to Domitian. Free throw line to a 10 once again. A 10 spins, stops, fakes him mid-range. Gaddisman, right corner three, book it!
I mean, both teams starting off have really good movement, a lot of good passing. They're keeping it going. Nobody's holding it for long. I mean, they're both looking pretty crisp right now.
This DCA team shoots 35% from three-point range, right around what Danville shoots as well. Reed, no-look pass down low, baseline to Moody, blocked away by Gaddisman. Rebound taken by a 10. A 10 to Gaddisman, left wing. He spins on Johnson, goes to Motley, right corner three. Misses short. Rebound comes to Michaels. Michaels fakes up and under, has it blocked away from behind off of Moody's hands and out of bounds. DCA in their visiting road navy blue uniforms, navy blue shorts. They've got Danville Christian in white block letters outlined in gold across the chest. Numbers on the front and back as well. Danville wearing those classic whites, the same uniforms we saw them wear when they played Madison Southern. Love this look for Danville with the blue V-neck jerseys and the Danville and blue letters, blue numbers on the front and back, all white jerseys with a blue trim. Domitian will fake a right corner three, drives in, no-look pass down low to Ben Michaels. And Michaels, a Whitaker Bank shot. It's an 8-0 run for DCA off the bat. And they lead at 8-0, 4:45 to play in this first quarter. Landon Reed, screen left-hand side from Moody, goes to Walker. Walker, bounce pass back to Landon Reed. Against a high zone from DCA, and Motley reached in and fouled Landon Reed. Foul on Dre Motley is his first. That is the first foul for either team in this game. And it's Danville who will inbound on that far sideline. Landon Reed will kick it in to Jacaven Walker. Walker back to Reed, long right wing three. That one's too hard. Rebound, snare with one hand by Cole Gaddisman, who comes to Domitian near sideline. Domitian steps around Walker. Right hand scoop shot is no good, and big Dyron Moody has the rebound for Danville. And then Dre Motley with a cheap foul, reaching around trying to poke the ball loose. Foul on Motley is his second. That is DCA's second as well. And again, they're short Eli Perez, they being DCA, so that's going to sum in Josiah Bradshaw off the bench. Motley will take a seat, picking up 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes and 45 seconds of this basketball game. Landon Reed in the front court. He goes between the legs. Left-hand dribble. It's a 2-1-2 zone here by DCA. Reed gets a screen from Moody. He'll hesitate. Swing it over to Walker. Long three. Misses too hard. Johnson trying to save the rebound in. It's out of his reach, out of bounds. And DCA will take over. Sean Busick, the head coach at DCA. Longtime coach. Spent 33 years as a teacher and coach in Indiana. 33 years total as a teacher. 31 years as a head coach. A career record of 488 and 262. And now his 33rd year as a head coach overall. No look pass down low from Dominion to Michaels, knocked out of bounds. So he's 12 wins away from hitting the 500 mark in his career across 2 states, Indiana and Kentucky. Coached more than 30 players who went on to play college basketball, 15 at the Division I level, including his son who played at Cincinnati Claremont. Inbound pass from Lake of 10, taken away by Omonte Johnson. Johnson goes to Malcolm Turner, back to Johnson, fakes a right corner three. He'll drive baseline, challenges a 10 and missed the layup, almost went home. But a 10 went straight up. Good defense from him. Datisman grabs the rebound for DCA. Here comes Dominion. Dominion on the right wing, turns around, puts a floater up and in. Well, he spun around a double team from Danville, and DCA with a 10-0 run. Dominion has half of those points, and Tristan Ford, the Danville coach, wants a timeout to stop the bleeding so far. It's DCA 10, Danville nothing, 32nd timeout. We'll keep it right here. The offense this year for DCA has been a lot better. Like we talked with the girls' game, I think even more so with the boys' team over the last 2-3 years or so. When you think DCA basketball, you think defense. They had Lake of 10. They had Big Louie Ye. They had the height down low, and it was tough to score on them. This year, they have been really good defensively. They have been a lot better offensively. They already have 2 80-point games this year, and 6 out of 9 games so far, they've scored 70 or more. Out of 6 games, they did that just 4 times all of last year. They've already accomplished that more than twice this year through 9 games. So offensively, they look a lot better, and already, Tim, 10 points in the first half of this first quarter.
Yeah, and you've got multiple guys that can score. Before, you had, a couple of guys that could really do a lot of the scoring, a lot of the damage. Everybody else was, just support roles. But now it's almost any of them. I mean, the way they're playing today, anybody can put the 3 up, anybody can score. Multiple guys can bring the ball down the court. So it really makes them hard to defend against.
Yeah, this is the first time in DCA history since they joined the KHSAA that they have 2 games in the same season with at least 80 points scored. They did that twice in the first 9 games of the year. That's how good this offense has been. Landon Reed, left-hand drive, cut up by Dominion, goes to Johnson, left corner to Jacaven Walker. His lob down low. There's nobody home. Taken away by Michaels. Michaels to Dominion. Dominion right-hand drive, up and under, pass to Ben Michaels. Off the glass, a Whitaker bank shot. Ben Michaels has got 4 in this one. And Graham Dominion, who has been so good early on in this season, continues to impress. It's 12-0 DCA, 2:40 to play in this first quarter. And this zone has given Danville all kinds of fits defensively. Jacaven Walker. Dominion gives him the left-hand drive if he wants it. Skips it back over to Johnson. Johnson to Moody. Taken away by a 10 down the far sideline. A 10 cut off by Omonte Johnson. Hands it to Dominion in the right-hand corner. Dominion will straighten the offense back up. Danville in a 2-3 zone here defensively. Dominion swings it back to Bradshaw. Back up top to Dominion. Left wing, they go to Datisman. Over to Dominion. Dominion back to Datisman in the corner. Datisman drives baseline, swings it to Bradshaw. He'll try a 3. Got it! It is 15-0. Danville Christian Academy leads with 1:55 to play in this first quarter. And Landon Reed will bring the ball in the front court for the Admirals. Gets a screen from Johnson. He hesitates, swings it over to Walker. Walker to Malcolm Turner, right corner. He'll drive baseline, trying to skip it across the court. Pass knocked away, followed by Turner, is blocked by a 10, and Datisman has the rebound up the court to Bradshaw. Bradshaw goes back to Datisman to Dominion. 1:33 to play. Dominion to a cutting Datisman. Spins, fall away jumper, rolls in for Cole Datisman. Everything is going home for DCA. Datisman's got 5. It's 17-0. DCA over Danville with 1:18 to play in this first quarter. Landon Reed has the basketball. Again, this zone, Danville cannot figure it out right now. Walker has it, top of the circle to Johnson. Johnson spins with a basketball, goes to Landon Reed near DCA's bench. Reed back up top to Malcolm Turner, right-hand side to Johnson. Johnson, left-hand dribble, goes to Jacaven Walker. 55 to play now. Johnson, mid-range jumper, good. There it is. Omonte Johnson finally breaks open the scoring for Danville. First points come at the 53-second mark. Omonte averages 8.2 a game. Michaels down the floor was open. Moody recovers quickly, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with DCA. Changes for both teams. We have Brinkley Robert, who checks in for Danville, and new player for DCA is number 2. I've got 2 Danville rosters in front of me, Tim. Number 2 is Xander Mattingly.
I got 2 DCAs in front of me. So.
How about we make the switch? Looked at both my rosters. They both said Danville High School on them. That's Xander Mattingly, who checks in for DCA. 17-2 Warriors lead with 35 to play in this first quarter. Dominion bounce pass to Bradshaw. Left of the circle, Bradshaw screen from Michaels. Up top to a 10. A 10 chases it down in backcourt. Stepped over the midcourt stripe. It's an over and back violation. Ball was tipped. Sean Busick wants the official to overrule it, but I think they're saying that 10 touched it in front court anyway before his momentum carried him into backcourt. A 10 is scoreless so far in this game. DCA with 17 first quarter points. With 25 to play, Jacaven Walker will inbound the basketball, comes into Landon Reed in backcourt, back to Jacaven. Jacaven up top to Landon Reed and almost do it in the backcourt, and Reed saves it and saves it right to Bradshaw. Bounce pass to Mattingly, high layup off the glass is no good. Rebound taken by Jacaven Walker. Quickly in the front court, Walker challenges a 10, beats him to the bucket, missed the layup. Rebound comes out to Johnson, but he's on the baseline, out of bounds, and with 8 seconds to play in this first quarter, Danville Christian Academy will take the basketball. Graham Dominion will inbound it for DCA, comes to Mattingly, kicks it back to Dominion with 5 to play, up to Bradshaw. Bradshaw in the front court to Mattingly. He fires a long 3, missed it short. Michaels loses the ball out of bounds. We have played 1 quarter of basketball. It's DCA 17, Danville 2 after 1. Second quarter action coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
Danville Bike and Footwear is listening to their customers with an edition of Ultra running shoes. Ultra is known for its roomy toe box and zero to low drop that adds to your comfort, whether you are running errands or on our beautiful Kentucky trails. Danville Bike and Footwear specializes in individual shoe fittings to ensure maximum comfort. They carry Brooks, Saucony, Asics, and now Ultra shoes for your active lifestyle. Come into Danville Bike and Footwear and let them find the perfect fit for your feet in downtown Danville.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer.
Danville Christian Academy hit 3 first quarter threes. They held Danville scoreless until the 53-second mark of the first quarter. And they lead this one 17-2 as we begin the second quarter of play. Danville at 5-5, led by head coach Tristan Ford, who is 17-46 overall at Danville. This is 3rd season as the Danville head coach. But again, they're probably playing the best they have under Coach Ford. 3-1 their last 4 games. It's their first 2-game win streak they're on right now since they won the first 2 games of the year last season. They're 3-1 over a 4-game stretch for the first time since the final 4 games of the 22-23 season. Malcolm Turner in the corner, Landon Reed, good look at a 3, misses too hard, and the rebounds swallowed up by Bradshaw, lost it out of bounds, knocked out by Robert, and DCA will take the basketball. Here's Graham Dominion in the backcourt, goes to Xander Mattingly. Madden looking back for Dominion. Ball knocked out of his hands. Dominion gets it back up the court, looking for Bradshaw. Makes the catch. Bradshaw goes to Michaels. Baseline drive. Right hand taken. He's fouled by Omonte Johnson. Didn't have a real good angle going up for the layup, and Johnson made too much contact with him. Fouling Omonte Johnson is his first. And that sends Ben Michaels to the free throw line for two. Tim, you were able to talk to Ben last time we were at DCA. I think it was the DCA girls playing East Jessamine that night. Free throw by Michaels is no good. I think it was a girls game.
Yeah, it was a girls game,
and Michaels
yeah.
was there. He's an impressive young man.
Yeah, he is. I mean, young man was homeschooled. He just said he wanted to see what it was like playing in front of a bigger group, and it doesn't seem like it's phased him a bit. He's really excited to be part of the DCA team.
Michaels hits the second one, 80% from the line. 1 for 2 there. He's got 5.
And I'm sure Coach Busic's really excited to have him part of the team. So he's got some really good numbers on the year.
Brinkley looking for Landon Reed. Reed wasn't looking for the pass, and Josiah Bradshaw was. And Bradshaw just takes it down the other way, and no one can catch up to him. 5 for Josiah Bradshaw. It's 20-2. Here's Robert in the left wing, has the basketball. An active defense by DCA. Over to Walker. Walker back to Brinkley. Robert with one dribble. Goes to Johnson. Johnson back to Robert, and he threw it by him. Robert was cutting towards the basket. Johnson's pass was intended for Robert in the left-hand corner, and Robert wasn't there. Kyron Burdett will check in, and Brinkley Robert will check out. 7 minutes to play in the first half. It's 20-2 DCA. Michaels to Graham Domitian. Behind the back goes Graham. He had 5 first quarter points. Aaron Burdett on him. Domitian goes to Bradshaw around the screen from a 10. A 10 scoreless in this one still. Double screen. Bradshaw, little pick and roll to a 10. Lost the basketball going up. Oh, it was a good play call, and a 10 just couldn't handle the basketball. It's lost out of bounds. It's last out on a 10. And Danville's going to take the basketball.
Yeah, I think a 10 got a little bit too excited. A nice pick and roll. He was wide open to the basket going up. Everybody was kind of waiting for him to bring the rim down, and just lost that grip of it going up.
Burdett up top to Landon Reed. Reed left-hand side of Jacaven Walker. Back to Landon. It's 20-2. Long 3 by Landon Reed's good. Shoots 43% from deep. He's dangerous. Lethal from three-point range.
That's how you loosen that zone up a little bit.
20-5. Graham Domitian in backcourt lost the basketball. It's an over and back violation. It's going to be Danville basketball. Yeah, you got to hit threes to loosen the zone up, and Danville has not been able to until that one. So see if DCA keeps in that zone or they make some changes. I'm sure they want to see Danville hit a couple of more before they make any changes.
Yeah.
When you're up 18 points at one point in this game. Now it's down to 15. Here's Walker. Walker to Reed. Left side to Burdett. Back to Reed. Reed, right-hand dribble between the legs as Mattingly picks him up. They're wearing the same exact shoes. That's interesting. Mattingly and Landon Reed are. Reed in the corner. Domitian on him in that right corner. Swings it back up top to Jacaven Walker. Walker will hand it off to Reed. Spins around the screen. Back near midcourt with 5:50 to play now. Reed goes to Burdett. Up top to Reed. Over to Walker. Long. Look at a 3. Thought about it. Skipped it. Goes over to Burdett. Burdett into the paint. Misses a high arcing shot. Over top of a 10 to get that one way up in the air. And Domitian has the rebound for Danville Christian Academy. And now Domitian's fouled, making his way into front court. Foul is on Malcolm Turner. Malcolm's first. That is Danville's second in this second quarter. Bradshaw in the backcourt for Domitian with Burdett challenging Graham as he makes the catch. Over to Bradshaw in the corner. Bradshaw spins, Turner all over him, looking down low for Dadisman. Dadisman makes the catch in the left-hand corner up top to Domitian now. Burdett on Domitian. Near midcourt, he'll work right hand, step back on Burdett, up top to Mattingly. Mattingly drives in, leaves it up top for Domitian, but threw it away. Burdett has the basketball. He drives right hand over top of Domitian, missed it, but Reed follows and puts it in. There's Landon Reed with back-to-back buckets. He's got 5. It's 20-7. Domitian in backcourt, taken away by Walker. Bounce pass from Reed to Walker, lays it up and missed it. It was a good pass by Reed, but Walker got challenged by Dadisman at the rim. Up the court to a 10. A 10 goes to Domitian. Domitian between the legs, and he's tripped up by Landon Reed and fouled. Foul on Landon Reed's number 1. It's number 3 on Danville in this second quarter. And Ben Michaels checks in. Xander Mattingly will check out. Remember, Dre Motley picked up 2 fouls in the first 3.5 minutes of this game. He started the game. He has not played since picking up that second foul. 4:40 to play in the second quarter. Josiah Bradshaw with the basketball in the corner to Michaels. Michaels down low to a 10, immediately triple team to a cutting Gaddisman who laid it up, missed it, but Cole grabs the rebound, but it bounces out of his hands and taken by Ja'Kaven Walker. Walker in backcourt, comes into front court with the basketball, goes to Landon Reed. DCA stays in that zone. Reed bounce pass to Walker, back up top to Reed. Reed, right-hand side, back to Walker. Long three, splash down, Ja'Kaven Walker. It's the second three. Danville's hit in the second quarter, and it's 20-10. It's an 8-0 Danville run. They've got the DCA lead down to 10. Dominion being hounded by Burdett as he makes his way into front court with a basketball. Little floater in the lane, no good. Rebound comes out off of Gaddisman, trying to save it in, and he does to a 10. A 10 to Dominion. Dominion, Bradshaw, left wing, wide open. Good look at a three. That one misses too hard. Rebound is taken by Michaels. Michaels in the right block. Back to Bradshaw. Drives in. No look past Gaddisman. Left corner three. That one's too long. Off the backboard, off the top of the backboard. It's out of bounds, and Danville takes it. Three good looks for DCA, and Tim, DCA can't capitalize on any of them. And Sean Busick has seen enough. He wants a full timeout after an 8-0 run by Danville. 3:37 to play in this first half. It's DCA 20, Danville 10. Back in a minute on Z105.
Powell Ford and Mazda in Danville is dedicated to serving your vehicle ownership needs. They are your consultants in purchasing, leasing, servicing, detailing, parts, or body work. They also perform maintenance on any make vehicle. Their service, quality, selection, and fair prices have been tops in the area for generations. See them soon for a great auto buying or service experience. Visit Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on US 127 Bypass in Danville or at stuartpowell.com. stuartpowell.com.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh. During the Red Tag sales event, save up to $14,000 off new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4s. Stock M26 155. Must have trade assistance to qualify. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
DCA 20, Danville 10. Sean Busick with a full timeout to try to stop DCA's bleeding here after Danville trailed this game 20-2. They've been on an 8-0 run since then. Kyron Burnett left of the circle between the legs. He'll drive right hand, hesitates, makes his way in the paint. Back to Johnson. Right wing three. Good! Omonte Johnson hits his second three. He's got 8 in this game. It's 20-13. It is now an 11-0 Danville run. Gaddisman in the front court. Malcolm Turner picks him up. Looking down low for a 10. Pass taken away. Instead he goes to Bradshaw, top of the circle. He goes to Dominion. Dominion right wing to Gaddisman. Down low to a 10, right block. A 10, triple team. Lost the basketball. Taken by Johnson. Here comes Danville the other way. Johnson bounce pass to Reed. Lays it up and in. 7 for Landon Reed. It's a 13-0 Danville run. It's 20-15. DCA's lead down to 5 now. Graham Dominion goes to Michaels. Michaels hands it back off to Dominion. Cut off by Kyron Burnett to Gaddisman. Down low to a 10. High pass. The 10. No look to Michaels, but Reed steps in front of it, takes it away. Here comes Danville. Reed all the way coast to coast. Lays it up. Missed it short. Gaddisman has the board for DCA. Gaddisman will challenge Danville's defense. He does not have numbers. Floater is no good. Strong side rebound taken by Johnson. DCA has no offense right now. Landon Reed, left wing, has the basketball, and Danville just beating them down the floor, using their speed and athleticism to get down the floor quickly. Screen from Johnson. Reed weaves his way in the paint, goes in the corner to Malcolm Turner. Turner baseline drive around the 10. Pump fakes, gets his 10 in the air, puts it up and in. 20-17. It's a 15-0 Danville run. They've cut the DCA lead down to 3. First points for Malcolm Turner. Dominion has the basketball up top with Kyron Burnett on him. Right-hand side to Michaels. Taken away by Landon Reed from behind. He lays it up and in. It's 20-19. 9 for Landon Reed, who's averaging 22 a game since the Peters and Singleton injuries. Here comes Dominion in the front court. Dominion drives, right hand off the glass. He's fouled.
I was going to say, somebody forgot to tell Danville that they weren't supposed to win this game. I mean, they are playing hard, playing tough nose. You're right. 2 guys go down. 2 other guys come up and step up. they're pesky. I mean, they've used that speed. They get around you on defense. You can't really, if you put the ball on the ground, they're going to get it. It's like that time with Lake. Lake Stoller and all the other guys, but he had to bring the ball down the dribble, and they waited for him to do it.
Domitian's free throw is good. It stops what was a 17-0 run that Danville was on. Johnson is out, and Dyron Moody will check in. They've outscored DCA in this second quarter 17-3. DCA led 17-2 to end the first half, hit the first 3 points of the second quarter, and then Danville scored the next 17. Domitian does cash both free throws home. He's got 7, 22-19. There's Landon Reed backing up near midcourt. Dyron Moody gives him a screen, left-hand side. Reed into the paint, met by Xander Mattingly, left wing. Long three by Walker. That one's way too hard. Rebound, though, comes out to Landon Reed near midcourt. Reed will hesitate between the legs, kicks it in the corner to Moody. Moody goes back to Reed, left-hand dribble, fires up a three, rolls off the rim, comes off. Michaels with a strong rebound. That one almost went home for Landon. He goes to Domitian. Domitian behind the back, right wing, cut off by Turner, goes to Mattingly in the right-hand corner. Mattingly no look pass to Michaels, spins, picked up by Moody, and now hands it off, and wants to hand it off. Now instead passes it to Domitian. Thought he was going to hand it off to Mattingly there. Goes to Domitian instead. With Turner on Domitian, he hounded, goes to Mattingly. Mattingly will drive into the paint, stops, ball knocked out of his hands, taken by Landon Reed. Reed in the front court, left hand leaves it off for Turner. Pass a little bit behind him. Turner goes up top to Walker to Burnett. Left wing, three, too short. Rebound comes out to Reed. Wide open jumper, good. 11 second quarter points for Landon Reed. It's 22-21, and now Domitian loses the basketball in backcourt with Burnett. And the defensive pressure, and Danville has a chance to probably take the lead here. They were down 20-2. They've outscored DCA 19-2 since that point. And with 12.4 to play, Danville has the basketball. Ja'Caven Walker in the backcourt to Landon Reed, 10 to play in this first half. Mattingly picks up Reed, and they call him for a foul, with both hands on Reed at midcourt. Foul on Xander Mattingly is his first. And DCA has won 21 straight region games, 5 to play. Burnett, right wing, picked up by Michaels. Double team, lost the basketball out of bounds. It'll stay with Danville, knocked out by Bradshaw, but only 2.2 to shoot now before this first half ends. Kyron Burnett goes to Reed at midcourt. Reed, 30-footer at the buzzer, is off the backboard, almost went home. Everything else did for Landon Reed in the second quarter. And what a second quarter it was for the Admirals. We go to halftime. It's DCA 22, Danville 21. Halftime coming up for you in 3 minutes on your home for Danville and DCA basketball, Z105.
What is it that makes parents continue to choose Danville Christian Academy for their kids' education?
Hi, my name is Amy. What I love most about DCA is that my children can go to school and worship God each and every single day.
Hello, my name is Jenna, and what I love most about DCA is that my kids are learning their true identity in Christ.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I love DCA because my kids get a quality education that is Christ-centered.
You can find out firsthand why parents are choosing Danville Christian Academy. Enrolling now for preschool through 12th grade.
When that time comes and you need an electrician, plumber, someone to fix your heating and air, or garage door care, Kentucky Service Company is your professionals for serving real needs and fixing real problems. Expect clear communication, fair pricing, and craftsmanship you can trust. The KSE family brand includes Fire Stretcher, Heating and Air, Hearst, Electric and Plumbing, and newly added Easy Open Garage Doors. These companies are built on heritage, serving with pride. They are your home's best friend. Kentucky Service Companies.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Thinking about remodeling your home in 2026? Big Deals Online Store can help you save on your renovation dreams. We've got gift certificates to Lux 218, Danville's source for luxury kitchen, bath, and lighting, all for less. Choose from tubs, sinks, lighting, and vanities for every style. Need help? Lux 218 offers expert design consultation. And if you're not a DIYer, their team of professional installers can bring your vision to life. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218 on Lebanon Road in Danville. Save even more with big deals. $100 certificates for just $69. Or buy 5 or more and pay only $50 each. That's half price. For all the details, visit the Big Deal store at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable.
For most of us, power outages, however rare, are a frustrating inconvenience. For others, they're a matter of life and death. If you or someone you love depends on electrically powered life support equipment, give the friendly folks at your local electric cooperative a call. They can help by noting the situation on a special list of customers who receive top priority in restoring power following unplanned outages. We're Kentucky's electric cooperative, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
DCA led this game 20-2 early in the second quarter, and for all intents and purposes, looked poised to run away with the game. And then they didn't. Yeah. And Danville went on, and they didn't because of Danville's play. It's not just that DCA didn't. They didn't because of one reason. Danville went on a 17-0 run, a 19-2 overall run to end the first half. It's 22-21, DCA by one. Folks, we got a ball game here in a game that looked like it was going to be ugly. DCA led this game 15-0 at one point. It was 17-2 to end the first quarter. It was 20-2 early in the second quarter when DCA scored the first 3 points of the second quarter. And Tristan Ford called a timeout, and he got his guys' attention. And again, we have sung the praises of Landon Reed in the pregame show, and Landon did not have a good first half. He had a phenomenal first quarter, I should say. He had a phenomenal second quarter, 11 points, and nearly hit a half-court buzzer beater to give Danville the lead at the half. It's 22-21. What a dandy we have here in the second game of this girl-boy doubleheader. DCA led by Graham Dominion, who has 7 points in this one. 5 for Michaels, 5 for Dasman, 5 for Bradshaw. The big absentee in that score sheet is Lake Tim, who averages 15.8 a game. He has nothing. Every time he touches the basketball, Tim, he is getting what we can call the Grace Bugwa treatment. As soon as he touches the basketball, there are 3 defenders crowding him, and he has nowhere to go when the basketball touches his hands.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, we've seen Grace, because she was such a dominant player last year, as soon as she would hit it, they wouldn't worry about anybody else. Everybody would have collapsed on her, and they're doing that to Lake, but it's giving Lake problems right now because they're even making it where he can't get the ball back out. So, yeah, it's a problem for him.
Landon Reed with 11 for Danville, 8 for Amonte Johnson. He had a big first half as well. 2 for Malcolm Turner. Those are the offensive numbers. Tim has defensive numbers. Tim, what do you have?
All right, so starting off for the DCA boys, we've got Lake 10 with 2 rebounds, 1 block. Cole Dasman with the team and game high, 7 rebounds and 1 block. Graham Dominion with 2 rebounds. Ben Michaels with 3. And Josiah Bradshaw with 1 rebound. Then over for the Danville boys, we have Jacavian Walker with 1 rebound, 1 block. Amonte Johnson with 2. Landon Reed with 3. Malcolm Turner and Dyron Moody have a rebound each, and that's defensive numbers for the first half.
22-21, Tim, you said it in the first half. Somebody forgot to tell Danville they weren't supposed to win this game. They believe, and as that run started to happen, you could kind of feel the energy get back on Danville's side as well. And they played for about 7 of the 8 minutes of the second quarter. They played not better than DCA. Better doesn't describe it. They played much better than DCA did for 7 of the 8 minutes of the second quarter.
They played with more intensity.
Yeah.
I mean, they really wanted it. DCA was just kind of going through the motions.
Yeah, I think they felt like they were up 20-2. And so this is going to be a breeze.
And props to Danville, they didn't stop. I mean, they didn't say, oh, man, we can't do anything with this team. I mean, no, these guys, led by Landon Reed, I mean, they just came back and brought it back within a point because I thought, oh, no, we got a short night tonight. Well, nobody wants that. We want to see. I'm here. I want to see a game.
Yeah, give us a good game. We're here. We're set up. Let's give something for the fans. And Danville said, watch this. And they went on that 17-0 run. It's 22-21. DCA does lead by 1 here at the break. Danville already out and getting their warm-up shots up. I would expect it to be a long halftime speech, if you want to call it a speech, that Sean Busick is giving his team after the way that second quarter ended for DCA. Second half starts in 3 minutes on your home for DCA and Danville basketball. The hometown radio network.
Danville Bike and Footwear is listening to their customers with an edition of Ultra running shoes. Ultra is known for its roomy toe box and zero-to-low drop that adds to your comfort, whether you're running errands or on our beautiful Kentucky trails. Danville Bike and Footwear specializes in individual shoe fittings to ensure maximum comfort. They carry Brooks, Saucony, Asics, and now Ultra shoes for your active lifestyle. Come into Danville Bike and Footwear and let them find the perfect fit for your feet in downtown Danville.
I'm Boyle County Judge Executive Trilly Bottom. The Boyle County EMS Crisis Response Unit is here to help, whether you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or just need to talk to someone. Our team is trained, compassionate, and ready to respond. Call the Boyle County EMS Crisis Response Unit today, 238-1134, because your mental health matters.
Boyle County EMS, every second counts, every life matters.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to save up to $14,000 off new 26 GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab 4x4s. Stock M26047. Must have trade assistance to qualify. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
Hi, this is Deanna at the Danville H&R Block. Have you ever received a letter from the IRS that said you owed money and you really didn't understand why? Maybe you even paid it without question to avoid any trouble. Taxpayers have lost billions of dollars by making mistakes on their returns, leaving out beneficial deductions, or paying tax bills without question. Bring in those letters or even your prior year returns and let the professionals at H&R Block take a look. And let us do a second look free and see how much it can get back for you. Stop by or give us a call at 236-3281. Come see your trusted tax experts in our brand new location. That's H&R Block at 101 Citation Drive in Danville, where we're always ready to help.
Hey folks, Willie Baker here, Baker Auctions and Real Estate. Do you have an estate to settle or equipment to sell? If so, give us a call at 855-858-SOLD, 855-858-7653. Or check us out on the web at bidbaker.com. Bidbaker.com. Auctions and more can be found at bidbaker.com. Want more for your acre? Call Willie Baker at bidbaker.com. 855-858-7653.
It's DCA basketball to begin the second half of play. DCA 22, Danville 21 as we begin the second half, third quarter. It's Graham Dominion who has the basketball, goes to Dadisman, left wing. Dadisman to Dominion. Dominion with Burdett on him. Burdett to start this second half, played very well, especially defensively for the Admirals in that first half. A 10 was scoreless in the first half. Bounce pass to Dadisman. Dadisman over to Motley. Motley thinks about a three. He goes to a 10, left wing. A 10 back to a cutting Motley, who's wide open, lays it up and in. Good find by a 10. Good cut by Motley. First two for Dre Motley, who did battle foul trouble in that first half. Picked up 2 fouls in 4 minutes of play. 24-21 DCA by 3. Walker to Johnson. Johnson back to Walker. He fakes a three, gets Dominion in the air, goes up top to Burdett. He'll fake a three, drive in. Back to Walker, long. Look at a three. Thought about it, passed it up. Instead goes to Turner on the baseline. Turner goes back to Walker, up top to Burdett. Burdett with one dribble back to Walker. Fakes a three again on that logo. Goes over to Burdett, swings it over to the other side to Johnson. Long two-point jumper, rolls off the rim. Like a 10 has the rebound for DCA. A 10 will swing it over far side to Dominion. Dominion behind the back with Burdett hounding him. Goes to Motley, right corner, back over to Dominion. Michaels has it. Turns around on that pivot foot, right wing. Dadisman, A 10. 10 hadn't even attempted a shot tonight. Yeah, down low to Michaels. Good position off the window and good. He got deep in the paint, and there was no way Johnson was stopping Ben Michaels there. 7 for Michaels. 26-21. Quick 4-0 run by DCA. I was going to mention, Tim, to begin the second half, you know, Danville has squared this game up, and DCA looks at the scoreboard, and you wonder how intense they're going to come out and play in this second quarter, that you want to make sure Danville keeps the intensity up to match DCA. And right now, DCA with 2 quick buckets. Turner has the basketball near midcourt. Domitian on him. He swings it near side to Jacaven Walker. Danville shoots at the basket nearest us. Here on this Friday night at Danville High School, Reed thought about a long 3, crossover. He'll get in the paint, stops, a 10 in the air. A 10 knocked it away, comes back to Reed, though, and he'll reset the offense up. 5:55 to play in this third quarter. Reed, Domitian on him, gets a screen right-hand side from Walker. Goes in the corner to Burdett with Michaels on him. Michaels hounding Kyron Burdett out of bounds. Ball is going to stay with Danville. Last time these two teams played, the 45th District semifinals last year, DCA beat Danville 55-42, a game that ended Danville's season in those semifinals. Landon Reed looking down low for Turner. Pass knocked away, but it comes out to Johnson. Swings it to Walker. Bounce pass back to Landon Reed. Long 3. Rolls off the rim. Almost went home. And a 10 grabs another rebound. Quickly up the court to Domitian. Domitian driving baseline. Tied up by Jacaven Walker. They're going to say Walker, though, reached in and is called for the foul. Jacaven Walker picks up foul number 1. That is Danville's first as well in this third quarter. It is a shooting foul, and Graham Domitian gets 2 free throws. Domitian from the line tonight is 2 for 2. Shoots 65.7% on the season. Make him 3 for 3. He's got 8. Trey Page had 26 in that game for Danville when they played last year in the 45th District semifinals. Titus Boyd led DCA with 18. Louis Ye and Lake 10 both had double-doubles to lead DCA to the win. Domitian sinks them both, 28-21. Here's Walker. Walker, baseline drive, threw it away, taken by Motley. Here comes DCA to the way. They've got numbers. Motley all the way himself. Fought through contact, followed by a 10 is no good, but Michaels is back behind a 10. He puts it up and in, and Michaels has got 9 in this one. That's an 8-0 run now by DCA, Tim, and they've extended that lead back out to 9. Landon Reed, top of the circle, works left hand around the screen from Alante Johnson. Motley picks him up now near midcourt. He'll cross it over, goes to Johnson. Johnson knocked away by Motley in the backcourt, taken by Alante Johnson. Johnson between the legs, drives left hand, stops the free throw line, back to Burnett. Long, wide open 3, too hard off the backboard. Rebound taken by a 10, who slings it down the court to Domitian, who's wide open, and he missed the layup with his right hand on the left-hand side of the basket. Johnson has the rebound, looking for Turner in the corner. Ball kicked away by Dre Motley. Danville keeps it. It's the easiest look for Domitian all night, and he missed it.
Now, I think it's kind of surprising. Surprised it came to him. I mean, a 10 could see the floor clearly. And
6'8", he can see over everybody. Burnett to Walker. Walker, screen from Johnson. He drives to the free throw line. Double team, goes to Burnett. Thinks about a 3. Instead, he'll drive right hand, stops in the paint. Spins with a pivot foot, goes to Johnson, right corner, wide open 3. Misses short. Rebound tip in the air. Malcolm Turner has it for Danville. He goes to Reed. Long 2-point jumper. Rolls off. And Michaels has the rebound. Went halfway home for Landon and then bounced out. Here's Domitian on the far side of the court, on that far sideline. To Gaddisman in the corner. Down low, Michaels in the right block. Spins, gets Johnson in the air. Fall away, goes in for Michaels. And 1.
You know, I think the big difference right now with the way DCA is playing, how they were the second period, is Trey Motley's in there. When Motley was out, they had kind of had a trouble filling the spot because Eli Perez is already out, you know, for the game. And so, I mean, Motley's got to keep his nose clean and stay in.
And he's done that well so far in this third quarter. And Michaels with a chance at 3. It was a 17-0 run by Danville. And that was in the second quarter. Michaels' free throw bounces off the top of the backboard and then bounced home. This is an 11-0 run for DCA right now to stretch it back out to 12, 33-21. So runs versus runs. Danville has the longest one so far, but DCA the longest run to begin the second half. Malcolm Turner, right corner 3. Good. Danville late to pick him up. Lake 10 late over there on defense. And Malcolm Turner has his first 3 of the game. He shoots 50% from deep. It's 33-24. Domitian goes in the corner to Dadisman. Dadisman back to Domitian, looking to Michaels on the right wing. Michaels down low to a 10, spins to his left, blocked away by Walker, but they called him for a foul. Foul is on Ja'Kavin Walker, and that's his second. And Lake of 10 will finally get a chance to break the scoring slump for him.
I was going to say, I don't want to be the one to question the officials, but that looked like a pretty good block.
Yeah, it did. Look kind of clean. It's tough, you'd think, to get a clean block on a guy that's 6'8". But Walker got a block that looked about as clean as it can be on a guy that's 6'8". First free throw for Lake of 10 is no good. Again, he shoots 85.7 from the free throw line. Second one is good, so a 10 has his first point. He's got one. 34-24, DCA by 10. Tristan Ford and the official have been talking the entire time while a 10 was taking the free throws, and even as Danville comes down the court and runs their offense. Landon Reed to Walker, to Burnett, right corner, fakes a three, drives baseline, down low to Moody, good cut, and one for big Dyron Moody.
Yeah, 10 got out of place there. He was reaching, and usually when you reach, you have him with your foot stay up and stay in position. So, Dyron's a big enough guy that you reach and hit him. He's still going to go up and put it in.
He averages 10.5 a game. These are his first points in this one, and the free throw, 4-3 is good. 3-point play for Dyron Moody, 34-27. DCA by 7. Domitian left dribble in the front court to Motley, left wing. Motley back up top to Domitian. 2:40 to play to Michaels, right wing. Michaels up top to a 10 around the screen, fakes a three, little give and go from Domitian back to a 10. A 10's fouled on the floor. Foul is on Dyron Moody. That's Dyron's first.
It probably wasn't a bad foul for Dyron either, because the 10 had a free run to the rim at that time. So at least kind of make them reset the ball out of bounds.
Domitian comes into Michaels, and Michaels is fouled on the floor by Moody again. So 2 fouls in a second and a half by Dyron Moody. UCA trying to run an inbounds play. You had players running all around screens, and that is going to be the 5th foul on Danville. So Ben Michaels shoots free throws now.
Yeah, that hurts. That's a spot Danville didn't want to be in, especially this early in the third period.
Free throw by Ben Michaels is good. Pretty good crowd on hand here tonight. They had to roll out the upper section of bleachers just in case. Second free throw by Michaels is also good. He gets them both. And 9 in this quarter, 14 for the game. Motley will check out. Josiah Bradshaw will check in. DCA 36, Danville 27. By the way, these two teams could play just like the girls, could play again next week in the 12th Region All-A Tournament at Danville Christian Academy. That begins on Monday. Landon Reed, left wing to Kyron Burdett, up top to Reed. Reed will drive in, floater in the paint, goes in. He bobbled the basketball going up, got it back, and put it over top of Lake of 10. Landon Reed's got 13. Here's the 10 baseline, double team, bounce pass to Bradshaw. 2:02 to play in this third quarter. DCA by 7. Domitian to Michaels. Michaels spins with the basketball. Will take one dribble, back it up, go to Dadisman. Dadisman to Domitian. Right drive. He'll baseline, hook a pass over his head. Michaels missed the layup. Dadisman missed the follow, missed it again. Michaels' tip is no good. And do we have a goaltending? Is it offensive goaltending? What's the call? Yeah, I think a DCA player actually reached up and touched the rim when the ball was on the rim. It is indeed an offensive goaltending, basket interference on DCA, so the basket didn't go in anyway, but it doesn't count, and Danville takes over with 1:40 to play, only down 7. Landon Reed's got 13 in this game, gets a screen from Moody. Dyron Moody, long left wing 3, misses short, and a 10 skies and nearly hits the roof as he grabs the rebound. On that missed 3 by Dyron Moody. Here's Dadisman the other way with the basketball to a cutting a 10. Left-hand layup, good. Weaved his way in the paint, contorted his body, and laid it in left-hand underneath the rim. Lake of 10 has his first field goal. He's got 3. DCA leads by 9. Tristan Ford wants a timeout with 1:14 to play. DCA 38, Danville 29. It's a full timeout. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bot Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh. During the Red Tag sales event, save up to $14,000 off new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4s. Stock M26 155. Must have trade assistance to qualify. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
1:14 to play, 38-29 in this third quarter. DCA leads Danville by 9. Led this game 20-2 at one point. Danville cut it to 1 at the half. DCA's outscored Danville by 7 points in this third quarter. Jacaven Walker has the basketball. Branch on him. A screen from Johnson. Hesitate top of the circle. Thinks about a three. Goes to Johnson, who's wide open on the right wing. His three's good. Third three, Omonte Johnson is hit. He's got 11. 38-32. DCA by 6. 40 to play in this third quarter. Gaddisman lobs it down low to a 10. It's too high. It's off of 10's hands. It's out of bounds.
Yeah, you can tell DCA's really trying to push it right now to get it into a 10. I think they're kind of forcing a lot of these like that one was, and it's a bad throw instead of just letting the play develop itself.
Landon Reed with the basketball. 30 seconds to play in this third quarter. We'll see if Danville holds for the final shot. No shot clock in high school basketball. You can hold it as long as you want, as long as the defense doesn't take it away from you. Walker gets a screen between the legs, goes to Reed. Reed to the free throw line. He'll settle for a jumper. Pretty good look, but missed it short. A 10 has the rebound. 13 to play. Dominion far side with the basketball. Kyron Burnett jumping up and down. Blocking his view goes to Bradshaw. Right corner. 5 to play now to Michaels. Michaels up top. Dominion, good look at a three. Misses too hard. Rebound taken by Omonte Johnson. We're through 3 quarters. It's DCA 38, Danville 32. The fourth quarter is coming up on Z105.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Thinking about remodeling your home in 2026? Big Deals Online Store can help you save on your renovation dreams. We've got gift certificates to Lux 218, Danville's source for luxury kitchen, bath, and lighting, all for less. Choose from tubs, sinks, lighting, and vanities for every style. Need help? Lux 218 offers expert design consultation. And if you're not a DIYer, their team of professional installers can bring your vision to life. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218 on Lebanon Road in Danville. Save even more with big deals. $100 certificates for just $69. Or buy 5 or more and pay only $50 each. That's half price. For all the details, visit the Big Deal store at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable.
Ben Michaels with 9 in the third quarter to stretch DCA's lead back out to 6 to end the third. 38-32. It's Danville basketball trailing by 6 as Jacaven Walker kicks it into Landon Reed to begin the fourth quarter of play. Walker has the basketball near midcourt. Gaddisman picks him up. Crossover by Walker. He just lost it out of bounds. I think he thought maybe Gaddisman kicked it out or was off of his foot or something, but the official didn't see it, so DCA will take over. Damn, a little full court press of the inbound pass to Dominion. Dominion gets by Burdett with a left dribble into front court all the way, up and under layup. Nobody stopped the basketball, and Dominion just took it all the way himself. 11 for Graham Dominion, second Warrior in double figures. It's 40-32. He joins Ben Michaels with double digits. Landon Reed has the basketball in front of Tristan Ford, crouched at the end of Danville's bench to Walker to Reed. Reed goes around the screen to Johnson to Walker. He'll try a long three, misses too hard off the rim, rebound tapped up in the air. Lake of 10 batted it to himself and has the basketball. Goes to Dominion. In the corner, Gaddisman. Baseline floater is off the backboard. No good. High rebound by a 10. Right-hand layup is no good. Gets it back. Puts it up. And one for Lake of 10. Couple of chances for Lake. Finally gets that third one to go home. And he's fouled. A chance at 3 for Lake. 86% free throw shooter. He's got 5 in this game. I mean, he's such a good player, it's hard to hold him down for the entire game. Danville has done such a phenomenal job on him defensively tonight. His free throw spins home. 6 for Big Lake. 43-32, DCA back by double digits. They lead by 11. Here's Landon Reed. Reed dances for the basketball. Gaddisman pokes it away in backcourt. Reed got away with a shove, shoving Gaddisman away from the basketball, but he gets it back to Turner in the corner. Turner stopped by Michaels. Back over to Walker. Walker goes to Johnson. Johnson back to Walker with 6:45 to play. Ja'Kaven Walker swings it over to Burdett. Burdett bounce pass to Reed. Right corner 3 is swatted away by Lake. Reed saw a kind of glimmer of hope for a chance to get a 3 up, and a 10's wingspan closed on that space quickly. Here's Ja'Kaven Walker. Splits the double team, drives in. Ball almost knocked away, gets it back, goes to Johnson. Johnson, mid-range, good. He's been good tonight for the Admirals.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Monty Johnson's had a really solid game.
Got 13. Now quickly the other way, DCA gets the ball to Gaddisman, who drives the baseline, lays it up with the right hand. Whitaker bank shot by Cole Gaddisman. His first points is the first quarter. Danville just didn't find Cole Gaddisman. The lead back up to 11. Gaddisman's got 7. Reed bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson drives in, almost falls over, gets the pass to Burdett in the corner for 3. Good! Kyron Burdett hits a 3, and since Ja'Kaven Walker fell down, the officials will blow a whistle, call time, and make sure there's not a wet spot there on the floor where Ja'Kaven Walker went down. Tonight's the 18th all-time matchup between DCA and Danville. DCA leads the all-time series over Danville 10-7. They've won 6 straight over the Admirals. None of those games have been closer than 13 points. Not only have they won 6 straight, they're 8-2 in their last 10 against the Admirals. Danville has not beaten DCA since February the 20th of 2023, nearly 3 years ago. Bradshaw checks into the basketball game and takes the inbound pass from Dominion. 5:50 to play in this fourth quarter. DCA by 8. Dominion up top to Josiah Bradshaw. Backs up near midcourt, leaves it off from Michaels, who spins in the wing. Hands it off to Dominion, drives in, floater in the paint, short, rebound, grabbed by Dominion, who swings it back up top to Bradshaw, to Michaels, to Gaddisman, right corner, baseline drive, nobody stopped Gaddisman, and he finger rolled it home. 9 for Cole Gaddisman. Back to a double-digit, 47-37, 10-point lead in the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Walker, crossover, left hand, no-look pass, baseline to Turner, met by a 10, up top to Walker. His threes, bingo for Ja'Kaven Walker. That's the first point Ja'Kaven has scored today. It's 47-40. 5 minutes to play in this one. DCA leads by 7. They've led the entire game. Down low to a 10, left block. Knocked away, double team, goes to Bradshaw, swings to Dominion, fakes a right wing 3, no look past Gaddisman, right corner 3, rolls off the rim, rebound off of 10's hands, bounces off Walker, it's out of bounds, and Michaels touched it last, it goes to Danville. Admirals continuing to fight. They trail this game 15-0, 17-2, 20-2, and then they went on a 17-0 run in the second quarter. Landon Reed to the free throw line. Stops, backdoor cut by Turner. Blocked by a 10 off the backboard. But too much contact. Turner goes down hard. Foul on Lake of 10 is his first, and Malcolm Turner will get 2 shots. There was a lot of contact there from a 10 on Malcolm Turner. A lot of body contact, and appropriately called. And Malcolm Turner, who shoots 50% from the free throw line, will get 2. Doesn't even dribble the basketball, but spins the first one home. He's got 6. DCA last played losing to Grayson County 79-74. in the championship game of the Henry County Invitational. Second free throw, no good. Rebound taken by Graham Domitian, who goes to a 10. DCA's got numbers. Dadisman in the corner, Bradshaw. Left corner three, misses too hard. A 10 with a rebound, strong side for DCA. No look pass back to Bradshaw, drives in. Floater in the paint, no good. Rebound tapped out, taken by Dadisman. 4:18 to play. Dadisman, Bradshaw, left wing three. That one's too hard. High rebound taken off of Michael's hands. He saves it in, throws it off of Moody. It'll stay with DCA. But Danville can't grab a rebound, Tim, to save their life right now.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to really try to keep these second, third, fourth opportunities
down. This will be a fifth chance for DCA here in this possession. Inbound pass to a 10. Hands it off. No, he fakes the handoff, dribbles it off his leg. It's out of bounds. Well, Danville doesn't need a chance to grab a fifth rebound on that possession. They let a 10 dribble it off his knee. And down by 6, 47-41. Here comes Danville the other way. Reed looking for Turner. Pass knocked away. Turner gets it back down low. Moody, right block. Moody muscles away in the paint. Lost the basketball. Michaels on the floor. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Danville off of Ben Michaels. Under 4 to play now, and Dre Motley heads back to the scorer's table to check in. Soon they'll probably come in for Bradshaw. He will indeed. DCA has won 21 straight 12th region games. They've won 12 straight versus 45th district opponents. Reed kicking it inbounds, comes right to Moody. Moody blocked by a 10. A 10 blocked the inbound pass. It bounced to Moody, and then a 10 recovered defensively and blocked it away from Moody on their layup attempt. The other way, Michaels has to do it. Cody Motley lays it up and in. First two for Dre Motley, 49-41. Here's Jacaven Walker. Walker hands it off to Turner. Turner left-hand drive, step back, gets Michaels in the air. Pass deflected, comes to Burdett. Burdett pump fakes, gets a 10 in the air. Missed the floater. Rebound on the floor. Burdett has it to Reed. Right corner three. Count it! 16 for Landon Reed. It's 49-44. Domitian goes down in a heap, grabs the basketball to Michaels, bounce pass to Motley down low. Motley double team, back up to Domitian with 2:59 to play and a 5-point DCA lead. Dadisman down low to a 10, almost lost his footing, but he loses the basketball out of bounds. It's Danville basketball, and Omonte Johnson checks back in. Dyron Moody will check out for the Admirals. Regardless of how this game plays out, Tim, it is, if you had 3 thumbs, a 3 thumbs up effort from Danville tonight. Jacaven Walker behind the back. Goes top of the circle to Johnson. A 10 picks him up. Johnson loses it, gets it back near midcourt. Back to Walker, 2.5 to play now on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Walker around the screen. Johnson goes to Burdett. Burdett, right-hand drive. Leaves it off in the corner. Turner goes to Johnson. Left wing, 3. Misses short, almost bounce home. Rebound taken by Michaels, but it's knocked off by Burdett. It bounces off of Michaels, and Danville will keep possession of the basketball.
Yeah, I think DCA is going to be able to learn a few little things, during this game, like Michaels don't bring the ball down where they can get a hold of it. I mean, keep it above the shoulders at least, make it a little bit harder. And Danville's doing a good job by just, like I said, kind of that pesky defense. They're not stopping, they're swiping it at everything.
Jacaven Walker backed up near midcourt, goes off to Landon Reed. DCA's beaten Danville 6 consecutive times. They're 8-2 in the last 10 versus the Admirals. Danville trying to do what many would think would be unthinkable. Beat the Warriors. Walker's 3 is no good. Good look is out of bounds. And not necessarily just beat the Warriors. Not that that's unthinkable, but again, this is a DCA team that has been untouchable in this district and region the last season plus.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say they were favored to win the region this year and go back to state.
Yeah, certainly one of the favorites.
And Danville ought to feel good they're doing it without 2 of their starters in here.
Here's Domitian, left wing. Swings it to Motley, right-hand side. To a 10 on the right block. He'll drive baseline, and he walked. He spun around before he dribbled, and as soon as he spun, he also had a second Danville defender coming to meet him. Not sure it would have gone good for Lake even if he didn't walk. It's a 5-point DCA lead, 1:34 to play. Landon Reed between the legs, kicks it over to Jacaven Walker. Walker goes back to Reed. Gets a screen from Johnson. Gaddisman picks him up, and Tristan Ford wants a timeout. 30-second timeout for Coach Tristan Ford. We'll take it with him. 49-44, DCA by 5. Back in 30 on Z105.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
49-44, DCA leads Danville by 5 with 1:23 to play. This entire break, 30-second timeout. Tristan Ford was talking with his team, obviously, but assistant coach Brian Huffman was talking with the official while Tristan Ford was talking with his team. Wanted to make sure they have all the information right in the scoreboard. A tie-up would give it to Danville. Both teams only have one foul. DCA has 4 timeouts left. Danville has 3 of them left. So each team can play really aggressively defensively. Don't have to worry about sending the other team to the line. Walker kicks it in the backcourt to Landon Reed with 1:20 to play. Back to Walker. We'll see what Tristan Ford has drawn up here. Screen from Johnson. Walker back up near midcourt. He'll drive right hand to Turner. Left corner, 3. This is short. Rebound taken by Motley. Good, strong, one-handed rebound. Motley goes to Gaddisman, 1:05 to play. Gaddisman in the front court, left wing, had a wide open look at a 3. Now they go down low to Michaels. Michaels, one dribble, right hand hook. Bingo!
Yeah, that's a really good money shot for Michaels. He likes turning the little hook in the paint, and he's almost automatic at it.
51-44, Johnson, turnaround, 15-footer's good. Nobody put a hand in Omonte Johnson's face, who's had a massive game. 15 for Omonte. 51-46, 40 to play. Here's Dre Motley near side with the basketball in the front court. Burdett and Landon Reed pick him up. Over to Domitian. Over to Gaddisman, right wing. He's wide open. They're going to go down low to a 10, though. A 10 right block. Has it knocked away. Taken by Malcolm Turner. Here comes Danville. 25 to play. They got to have a bucket here. Turner will drive in. Kicks it to Burnett. Right corner. 3. Yes! 51-49 with 15 to play. Domitian is fouled in backcourt by Landon Reed. That's just the second foul by Danville in this fourth quarter. It is the second for Landon Reed as well.
I mean, Burdett is almost automatic from that corner.
Second one he's hit in this fourth quarter. Domitian kicks it into a 10. A 10 fouled by Burdett. First on Burdett, third on Danville. Danville looking at the scorekeeper, the timekeeper, saying, hey, do you have to take 1 second off the clock every time they touch it and we foul them in a split second? It's 13 seconds to play now. Inbound pass to Motley. Motley fouled by Landon Reed. DCA nearly threw it away there as well. Domitian was throwing it to Motley. Motley was starting to break towards midcourt and saw the pass going to Domitian, from Domitian to Motley, and he cut back towards the basketball. Foul on Reed is his third. That's the fourth on Danville, and now a 10 has the basketball, and a 10 is fouled in backcourt by Jacaven Walker. With all that said, 6 seconds have come off the clock for Danville to commit just 4 fouls.
Yeah, it's. I mean, that's what they had to do with that. They played such a clean. Both teams played such a clean fourth quarter that they only had one team foul each, so they had to really kind of do that. But they did. They got the 4 fouls in, like I said, in about 6 seconds, and let's see how Lake does some free throws.
First one for Lake, no good. He's an 85.7% free throw shooter. He is 2 for 5 today from the line. And even if he makes this one, Danville still has a chance. They'd be down 3. A 10-second free throw. No good. Turner has the rebound for Danville coming the other way with 7 to play. Bounce pass to Burnett. His 3 is blocked by a 10, and Gaddisman has the rebound. It's out of his hands, out of bounds. With 2 seconds to play, Danville has the basketball, and Tristan Ford wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him back in 1 minute on Z105.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Thinking about remodeling your home in 2026? Big Deals Online Store can help you save on your renovation dreams. We've got gift certificates to Lux 218, Danville's source for luxury kitchen, bath, and lighting, all for less. Choose from tubs, sinks, lighting, and vanities for every style. Need help? Lux 218 offers expert design consultation. And if you're not a DIYer, their team of professional installers can bring your vision to life. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218 on Lebanon Road in Danville. Save even more with big deals. $100 certificates for just $69. Or buy 5 or more and pay only $50 each. That's half price. For all the details, visit the Big Deal store at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable.
Well, here we go, 51-49. DCA leads by 2. There's 2 seconds left. Tristan Ford called a timeout. Essentially, Tim, it comes down to this. What is the best play that you can draw up with 2 seconds to give yourself a chance at a win, yes, but even at a tie? Jacaven Walker inbounds to the baseline. Trying to find some room. Goes down with a turner, lays it up. Blocked by Michaels at the buzzer, and DCA survives. 51-49. The Warriors win their 22nd straight region game, their 13th straight versus a 45th district opponent. But it was not easy for the Warriors tonight, not in the slightest. 51-49. DCA wins it over Danville. We break it down for you in 3 minutes on your home for Danville and DCA basketball, Z105.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
Oh, triple treat, how lovely are your pizzas. The triple treat box from Pizza Hut is back. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and dessert starting at $19.99. Oh, triple treat, heck yeah, we gonna eat some. The triple treat box, available for a limited time, only at Pizza Hut. Feed good times. Exclusions apply. Extra charge for pan, more toppings, and extra cheese. Product availability, prices, and participation may vary.
Farmers National Bank invites you to flash your school spirit by offering you debit cards created especially for your school, including Boyle County High School, Bergen Independent School, Casey County High School, Center College, Danville High School, Danville Christian Academy, Garrett County High School, Kentucky School for the Deaf, Lincoln County High School, and Mercer County High School. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Certain restrictions may apply. See your Farmers National Bank representative for complete details. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Stuart Powell Ford and Mazda in Danville is dedicated to serving your vehicle ownership needs. They are your consultants in purchasing, leasing, servicing, detailing, parts, or body work. They also perform maintenance on any make vehicle. Their service, quality, selection, and fair prices have been tops in the area for generations. See them soon for a great auto buying or service experience. Visit Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on US 127 Bypass in Danville or at stuartpowell.com. stuartpowell.com.
What is it that makes parents continue to choose Danville Christian Academy for their kids' education?
Hi, my name is Amy. What I love most about DCA is that my children can go to school and worship God each and every single day.
Hello, my name is Jenna, and what I love most about DCA is that my kids are learning their true identity in Christ.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I love DCA because my kids get a quality education that is Christ-centered.
You can find out firsthand why parents are choosing Danville Christian Academy. Enrolling now for preschool through 12th grade.
DCA 51, Danville 49. It's a final here from Danville High School as the Warriors move to 2-0 in the 45th district. And, wow, it was a thriller. A thriller to say the least in a game where Danville led 17-2 at the end of the first quarter, 20-2 early in the second quarter. Saw Danville then go on a 17-0 run in the second quarter, a 19-2 run overall to end the first half to pull themselves within one, 22-21 at the half. DCA then went on their own run, 11-0 in the third quarter to get the lead back out to double digits, and Danville never gave up, never quit fighting. They were down by 5 points late in the fourth quarter, under a minute to go, 7 points under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, but just kept on playing defense, kept on, taking Lake of 10 the best they could out of the game, and making shots and being pests on defense and playing great defense. Kyron Burdett was very active defensively, hit a couple of big-time threes. Omonte Johnson had a big game for the Admirals. Obviously, Landon Reed did as well, but this was a total team effort from Danville. That's what it's going to take to beat a team as good as DCA, and the Admirals almost did it tonight. Final score, 51-49. Ben Michaels led the way for DCA with 16, 11 for Graham Domitian, 9 for Colt Addisman, 6 for Lake of 10, 5 for Josiah Bradshaw, 2 for Dre Motley, and 2 for, I think that's actually 4 for Dre Motley. I gave Eli Perez 2 points, put that in the wrong column. He didn't play tonight. 4 for Dre Motley, and Xander Mattingly played but did not score. For Danville, led by Landon Reed, who had 16 in this game. Omonte Johnson, 15. 6 for Malcolm Turner and Kyron Burdett. And 3 for Jacaven Walker and Dyron Moody. Those are the points. Tim has defensive numbers. Tim, what do you have?
All right, so for DCA, we have Lake of 10 with 12 rebounds, 4 blocks. Cole Dasman with 10 rebounds, 1 block. Graham Domitian with 4 rebounds. Ben Michaels with 7 rebounds and the big block at the end. Dre Motley, 1 rebound. Josiah Bradshaw with 1 rebound. Then over for the Danville Ads. Jacavian Walker had 1 rebound, 1 block. Amani Johnson, 4 rebounds. Landon Reed had 3. Kyron Burdett had 1. Malcolm Turner had 3 rebounds. And Dyron Moody had 1. And that's the defensive totals for the game.
Game 1 went DCA's way, 54-41. On the girls' side, Game 2 went DCA's way, but much closer, 51-49 on the boys' side. Our thanks to Jason Wilder on studio controls tonight. Our thanks to Tim Holland, our color commentator and statistician. And our thanks to you for listening to The Old-Fashioned Way on Z105, WRNZ FM, or The New Fashioned Way. HometownLive.net, powered by Kentucky WiMAX. Next week, we are at DCA beginning Wednesday night. The girls' 12th region All-A semifinals Wednesday night. The boys' 12th region All-A semifinals Thursday night. The girls' championship game on Friday night, assuming area teams play in that. And then the boys' championship Saturday night, again, assuming area teams play in that. Area teams in the 12th region All-A tournament being Danville, Danville Christian Academy, and Bergen are the 3 area teams. We are considering those teams that we cover here for the Hometown Radio Network. So a lot of high school basketball next week for you right here on the Hometown Radio Network. Tim, again, a great effort. Tristan Ford, the Danville head coach, has got to be proud of the way his guys played tonight. And gave themselves, it's not hyperbole when you say gave themselves a chance to win, literally down to the final shot, could have won the game. And who knows if Lake of 10 didn't get a 2-handed block up on Kyron Burdett's 3 in the right-hand corner with 2 seconds left. With the way Kyron was shooting it from the corner, who knows where that ball would have gone. May have gone through the hoop and given Danville an improbable 52-51 win, but Lake was there. And then Ben Michaels was there for DCA after that 2-second left play call that Tristan Ford had up his sleeve. It was a great Friday night basketball game tonight.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we kind of talked about the first period. It's like, okay, here, this is going to be over kind of quick. And thankfully it wasn't. I mean, Danville, they can take a lot from this game, positive. I think DCA could take a lot from this game negative, as in,
a lot to work on.
Yes, a lot to work on as a negative part, as in, we got this work on, but they also got to feel, which I think it helps, feel a really close game. I mean, when you have to fight for that last shot because you don't know what's going to do, that just helps your team even more, both sides. So, yeah, I'm looking forward if these teams do play again in the All-A.
If they do, it would happen next. Trying to see. I may have this. It would be in the All-A Regional Championship game when they play. That game would happen next Saturday night at DCA. They're on opposite sides of the bracket. DCA gets the first round bye. They'd be in the semifinals. Danville has to win 2 games to get to the All-A Championship, but the way they're playing.
Exactly.
I mean, who says that won't happen? There's a chance it will.
If you get Jacob Singleton back, I mean, he was walking at least. Cam Peters is still on crutches. So, I mean, if you get Jacob back, that's even more, more of a help. You got another starter back. So, yeah, it could be really exciting.
Great effort by the Admirals, but final score, all said and done, DCA did win, right? I mean, we praised Danville. They played a great game, and they did. DCA still won the game, and we have to say that. 51-49 is DCA's 22nd straight 12th region win. It is their 13th straight win versus a 45th district team. And they'll try to continue to run the gambit, so to say, and they'll potentially do that next Saturday in a game, again, that could happen versus Danville. Our thanks to you all listening tonight. We'll see you next week from the 12th Region Tournament at DCA on the Hometown Radio Network.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? It's the friendly, expert care you'll experience every time you bank with us. Hi, I'm Lindsay Cole, the Retail Market Manager at Whitaker Bank in Danville, Kentucky. Whether you're opening an account, planning for the future, or looking for a friendly face, we're here to make banking easy. Stop by or call us at 859-236-9822 to see how we put you first. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh. During the Red Tag Sales event, save up to $14,000 off new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4s. Stock M26 155. Must have trade assistance to qualify. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
High school basketball on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, Whitaker Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Kentucky Service Companies. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.